he was going to be free and his life was going to change, and that it would be great for me to have him at Princeton, and I'd always wanted to be close to him. And there had been a conflict way back when I wanted Eric to go to Princeton with me, and Dad wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't even let him apply. He didn't want us together. So now we would be together, maybe.
Did you talk to your mom at all that day?
I talked to her in the afternoon or early evening, and I wanted to get her to maybe, I was starting to feel, even though we had this conversation, my brother and I, felt optimistic. I just felt like because of my dad's pride, maybe my mom, who seemed to have so much power in the family at that point, she could convince him to let Eric go. Just felt that all those feelings that she had against myself and really my brother at that point in her life, I could use that to my advantage, and she would probably agree, get rid.
How could you use those feelings to your advantage?
Once I told her what the situation was, that I figured she'd be ecstatic to talk to Dad and basically get Eric out of the house and sort of be more rid of us farther away, and possibly feeling that she could cause a rift between my dad and I with this information, which I didn't think that she could do. But at the very least, she would help me, because I definitely felt the two of them would talk about it, and so I went to get her help for that.
And what did you say to her when you talked to her?
I talked to her in her bedroom and just told her. I don't remember. I remember telling her that there were going to be some changes with regards to Eric living in the house, probably, and possibly even going to live with me at Princeton. She wasn't understanding this, and I don't remember the whole conversation, but basically I said that I had to explain, and I said that Dad was doing things to Eric, that I had found that out. And she said, "What things?" And she got very angry, and I said, "Sexual things," and she just exploded again, similar to that she had Tuesday, and said that basically all I remember is she saying that Eric's lying and coming toward me and saying if I want to talk to my dad, if I want to, I don't remember exact words, but basically that I was going to have to deal with my dad. She wasn't going to talk about it, and I couldn't get her to stay and talk about it, and so she left, and I just left.
Did you try to get her to stay and talk about it?
I continued talking to her, but when she was in a rage, you couldn't talk to her. I wasn't going to get close to her, and so afterwards I told my brother I had a conversation with her and it hadn't gone very well.
Did you tell him the details of the conversation?
Well, not really. I didn't tell him that I had actually told her what was going on between he and my dad.
Why didn't you tell him?
I felt it was a big mistake, basically, the conversation. And
why did you think it was a big mistake?
I thought it was risky going into the conversation. I didn't really want to. I was hoping that it would be helpful, and it turned out to be the opposite effect. And she was angry, and she was clearly going to go talk to my dad now in a different tone than I had wanted her to. And I just felt that my brother would think that it would have been stupid, and very upset that now his mother knew.
So you
and I basically didn't want him to be angry with me, so I didn't tell him.
So you felt you'd made a mistake?
Yes, I had.
Did you talk to your mother anymore on Wednesday?
No,
Did you talk to your dad at all on Wednesday?
no,
Was he home?
no.
What day was he supposed to come home?
Thursday.
When did you expect him to come home? What time?
Thursday. My mom told me sometime in the evening, and I believed it was 8 o'clock, as she told me.
And what were you going to do when he got home?
I was going to talk to him like my brother and I had discussed and tell him what we had decided, or what I had decided.
Did you do anything to prepare for this talk?
Well, I spent that whole evening in the, I'm not sure exactly how long, but I spent many hours in the living room just preparing notes and taking notes and